Good afternoon and welcome. Right now I'm just playing a little test game with the bot here. It seems it's working now. At least this part. Terrorizing, thank you for help testing the bot. Could I ask you to try exclamation mark test once more? Come on, little bot. Why doesn't it respond? I guess we will not be using the bot for anything regarding a giveaway. We'll have to do something else then. Yeah, we can't use the bot. It's ridiculously bad. Hope you're doing well so far on this Saturday. Just 8 minutes will be the final round of this season's Hattrick Community League. HTI League will be playing Alderton away from home, and with a victory they'll probably win the league unless Karlovice wins a very great victory away to Padalov. But my guess is Padalov, Karlovice will have to rely on Alderton stealing some points from Eternia if they are to move past Eternia Elite up front. But Alderton have been doing alright so far. Well, lately I should say. So anything could happen. But Karlovice playing away to Padalov this afternoon. High Plains Drifter and Bonnet Bay, they battle for third. Should High Plains Drifter win, they will move ahead of Bonnet Bay with a win. Bonnet Bay can secure the third place with just a draw today. Huskies could potentially move ahead of Padalov into fifth with a win over Dumalaste today. But generally speaking, it's been a great season, seeing all teams pretty much dropping points against each other, all human teams at least. It's a little different in V.109 where Krustibar has secured the championship and most likely also direct promotion from the first place finish. Yulupukit secured to finish in second. They'll be trying to keep the fan mood as high as possible against Pavel and Kilotajat in today's match. They'll be playing in the rain at FC Yulupukit Stadium. Papai ELC versus Parking the Bus. Parking the Bus will try to see if they can finish above SPV, who plays away to Havneshelde today. Havneshelde are looking to secure a third place with a win. In the final match of the season and the final match of this round, we have Bagheera United versus FC Krustibar. Bagheera sure to finish in fifth place this season. "5 minutes to go before kickoff. Wonder what's up with this part, but it doesn't seem to work the way I wanted to, so we'll have to find something else for the giveaway later this stream. We will be hosting 2 different giveaways today from the all-new Hattrick merchandise store, so I hope people are keen to win some stuff. Hey Aldrin, hope you're doing well this Saturday. Hope you're doing well. Today is the final match of the league season, yes. Same to you, trying to win and move on to Division 4. Are you playing already? Match ID. Thank you. Still get rank 1 with a bit of luck. What's the situation like? Local leg luck. Oh, you're leading. Bad start, but 38 points. Let's just pull it over on this screen. But does it even matter 1 or 2? It always matters to win. It always matters to win as much as possible during the final match, simply because for like 2 weeks or so, you can't do anything to change your fan mood at all. So if you are slowly building your team, I can see what you're coming from. He's not in account, or? Unless you're playing in a qualification match, but if you are finishing in second, well, perhaps if you are in one of the leagues that have the new system, was afraid of him going counter, that would have been more effective, and he would still get most of his chances in the central attack still. How are you looking for? How are you looking for a direct promotion spot? Nothing is certain. Okay, so, but traditionally a lot of the teams are in the promotion spots, direct promotion spots, are losing a point in the final round of the season. Let's see if we can have a look at the Terrorizing Ghosts. Let's see, you're playing currently. Playing attack over the wing, I think. No counter. Oh yeah, okay. Well, hopefully you'll get more than just... Wow, that's unlucky. Let's take a look at your league. Well, it's not like it makes a huge difference, but getting a big win in the final match will help you gain more fans over the off-season, which could make a pretty big difference. Because your team is relatively new, so you gain a lot of fans. For a more established team, it wouldn't matter much because you would potentially gain 4 fans over, or like 8 fans or so. But the difference now is quite big actually. You want as many fans as possible coming into your fan club before the new sponsor deal is found as well. How did you manage to get a disastrous... What is this even? Oh, you practically have no midfield. I see. In terms of promotion, it doesn't matter, but you should hope to win as much as possible to gain more fans during the off-season, especially with a new team. That's the conclusion there. Let's look at some ratings. See if we will finish third. Okay, but let's start in V.130 because that's the league where we potentially see a change here in the final round. Katowice. Brilliant counterattack. 2 pretty strong attack sectors in the sides. And yeah, I'd say Katowice favored for this one. Let's see how Aldrington fares against the Warriors of Castle Greyskull. The Huskies lead already. Looks pretty close here. Ooh, a pretty big midfield dominance, even though it's only 1 full level between them. But Aldrington could play a little trickster role in the title chase here, I should say. Hattrick Australia Huskies, that's Mampo's team. Archie Thompson, central attack after 3 minutes, and it means that the Huskies are leading the Butts. And let's just take a look at the match for third place here. Pressing. Okay, that's interesting. Big midfield advantage for the Drifter. High scoring match waiting, I think, even though we have the pressing. And now Patrick Vile has made it 1-0 for Audenselde against SPVik. How long is the break between the seasons? So we are heading into week 15. So there's like The next week, you'll potentially be able to play a qualification match or a friendly. So that's 1 week, and then the next week there's a full week as well, without any official matches. And then we get ready again. So 2 weeks. Back in the day, people used to engineer getting an extra match as a qualification match for extra training. Because back then you couldn't arrange a friendly during the weekend if you didn't have a qualification match. Bit of a risky move sometimes. Almost filled the stadium today, lacked 12 spectators. The next 2 weekends I get to have an additional friendly for the weekend. Yeah, and the nice thing about it is you can actually get extra training because you can play those matches as cup rules friendlies. So potentially you could get extra training if you've looked into that. You could do that for those 2 friendly matches as well, which is pretty strong if you have players ready to engineer extra training. Could be if you are skill trading or something like that. The off season used to be long if you didn't have a qualification match, and if you were really into Hattrick, it would be a tough time of year. I do that, however, I've never gone to extra time so far. Did you find someone to play with each week who also tried to trigger that situation? Because it's much easier if you find a partner like that. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. I could show you the history of this team, Fabriken here. I played with a league colleague against Wienerkrieg. And if I look at my past matches, 120. We didn't get extra time this one. I think more than half the time we get it. But lately we've been hit by some special events and other stuff. So that's pretty annoying, actually, but overall our statistics are in our favor. It's definitely worth it if you are actually like trading a few players, rely on skill trading. It does make sense to try. Peyvalit Kilotajat has made it 1-0. After a left attack from Tibor Bardoch, 8 minutes in. I know there's a specific cup where they try to find people each week and then you get points for the tournament system based on how many minutes you play in the friendly. Finally, I scored. You know what? I'll add your games to the viewer. Why didn't I do that? Let's add local leg lock. If you say that a few times pretty fast, it'll be even worse. Local leg lock. It sounds like... No, I shouldn't say that. Huskies up 2-0 now. Valentin van Rysselberg. Quick event after 2 minutes. After 9 minutes. Finally, I scored. I have to search up the terrorizing ghosts. Let's see. Teams terrorizing. Down there. And it was not even a counter. Ah, that's a wing event. That's pretty strong as well. Gerd Skulbøl. Is he Norwegian? No, he's Danish. Oh. Now, anyway, we have all of the matches added. You're in the lead. You can argue one thing. There's a slight difference in the prize money earned. Where do I see that division series system? If you look all the way down here, so you'll earn 450,000 euros if you finish first, and you'll earn 100,000 less if you finish second. So it's definitely worth trying to finish first. I mean, for my team in Denmark, when they announced the change with the lowest level, level 6 being changed in Denmark, most likely you'll have to score a lot of goals in order to overtake on the points difference, the goal difference. But it could be a possibility. I don't know who they're playing though. Now you got another wing event, I think. No, that's a quick event. It's going the right direction. Boom, that's the goal. Let's go. I was talking about, oh yeah, with my Danish team. So I'm not entirely sure that my Danish team will be able to hold on to a good position next year in the 5th division. But since they changed, they did the narrowing of the lowest league tier in Denmark. Since they did that, I would have to finish 3rd or 4th in order to make a qualification match. But I'm also thinking, if my team perform bad enough to finish 3rd or 4th, I will have lost so much money during the season to lack of spectators anyway, that I might as well just try to maximize profit this season. And if you are playing that game, trying to maximize profit, the live table, like if you add your match to the live viewer, you can scroll down and you'll see the live table like this. But you have to add it like on your league screen. If you add your match using this icon, you'll go to the live viewer, which you can access up here, and then you can scroll down and see the live league table, which is pretty cool. I wish they would change the league tables like they do with the World Cup, but I think it's a... is it a supporter feature? I don't think so. Is it? I had never played without being a supporter, since returning at least. Aldrington has made it 1-0 against Eternia Elite, and that means that Karlovice is actually leading now. Pebelen Kilotatjad has made it 2-0 against Julopukit. So that means the pressure's on Havnens Helde. We have to win. Let me just see if it's actually a support feature. Oh, it is. Yeah, it is. It's definitely. I wasn't aware, but I've never not been at least gold with the since returning. Ah, I see. But it does seem like it's a supporter feature. Interesting, with Aldrington taking the lead here. Any chances? Kolovice has had an opportunity. They're not getting any from the counter attack tactic, since they are not behind in the midfield. I was thinking about getting it, but I think I wait a bit until I know that I'll stick with the game. Yeah, it is quite pricey. When it really depends on how you look at it. I mean, everything does, right? Padalov with a free kick at the edge of the box. Oh, it's a yellow card for Jakob Kohl. From my perspective, if I compare it to the amount of time I spent exactly, it stacks up. I agree on that part, but if we're talking one team, like a gold support package, right? If I compare it to the amount I've spent actually using one of my streaming services, the money I spent on Hattrick, I get so much more value for money when you compare the time that I'm actively doing something in the game. If I'm browsing the forums, interacting and having a good experience. Most often I just second screen or do something else while I'm streaming anyway. So I mean, if I really analyze that part of what I am paying for and this money and time spent on it, from that perspective it makes so much sense to me. But I do get, if you compare what you get if you subscribe to some other game, pay for it. Vern Stratford has made it 1-0 for Bonnet Bay here. 18 minutes played at the High Plains Drifter Stadium. Stratford is the right back. Can't really complain about him going all the way, scoring the first goal of this encounter. But it most likely won't be the final goal of this match. 20 minutes in, plenty of goals so far. Final day of the season. That means there's no pullback as well. Remember that. Pukit has clawed one back here on a penalty from Jukka Tekavori. Maybe, I'm not entirely sure. But it's an all-finish encounter. What is the tiebreaker? It's goals. There's no such thing as the direct matchup in Hattrick. Which they probably should add for World Cup games to make more sense of it. but they haven't so far, and it's been like 23, 24 years since the first World Cup in Hattrick. Parking the bus has made it 1-0. Brendan Caden from a corner kick, and it was Patrick White. If the goal difference is the same, I think it's just random. On a few occasions I've seen that random making it so that the team with the better, or if the goal difference is the same, it's based on goals scored. You're right. I was assuming that was tied as well. It's based on goals scored. So if you have a goal difference with 8 goals scored, or like a big more goal scored, of course you'll be leading that way. After that tiebreaker, I think it's just random or by draw. But you're correct. Welcome to the chat. 645 TDI. True. I forgot about that. But as I said, I've seen situations in the World Cup during the final rounds where the direct matchup between two teams are in favor of one team, and it's the other team that is going through because of this randomness. I think they should at least add it to the World Cup. You have good videos in your channel. Thank you. I'm trying to improve the gameplay experience for everyone, and also improving my own video making skills along the way. So thank you for saying so. Halfway through the first half here, Hattrick leads 1-0 against SPVik. We have Päivälen Kilotajat leading 2-1 against FC Jolopokit. In the match between Papa ELC and Parking the Bus, it's 1-0 for the guests. Parking the Bus leading 1-0. Bakira versus Krusty Bar, it's tied. Deadlocked even, 0-0 here. I don't think it'll last throughout the match, but for now it's without any goals there. Domalasse is the final and the last bot team of the Hattrick International, has actually scored once against the Huskies. They lead 2-1 at the moment. Bonnet Bay Bombers are actually up 2-0 now. Harry Sanderson attacking down the right. Second time they come through on that side, and it's 2-0. Deadlocked at Otentod. Padalov versus Karlovice. Karlovice was actually leading the league right now because Aldrington EFC leads 1-0 at the Harborview Stadium against Eternia Elite. Local Leglock look like they might be headed towards direct promotion. That's in a Norwegian league game against Öland United. Peggy, that is Päivälen Kilotajat. 3-1 up now. Jesus Cruz Pinto. Direct free kick into the top corner. The far even. 3-1. Terrorizing Ghosts. Tanquay Kafir has been assisted twice. And that's twice by Fabio Secatori. Right? I think he had a wing event. No, the wing event was from the opposing wing. On the opposing side, the Danish Gert Skuldbøl. I thought he was Norwegian when I first saw his name, but apparently he's from Denmark. Missed the counter. Oh, he could have made a hat trick. They should name a game after such a performance. Oh, they did. It could be a little tricky if SPV comes through on the counter here. High Plains Drifter has had a chance to come back into the match, but Martin Laufer, the striker, powerful striker for High Plains Drifter, missed the opportunity to the right. That's not good news. Eternia with the equalizer here, Harry Zebui. Direct free kick even, and it's 1-1 at the Harbourview, not station, but stadium, and they are back into the first place. 1-1 in my rivals matchup. Hattrick Marathon Man. Let's just add it. Keep an eye on it. I mean, this little... perhaps. Are they playing the counter? Eternia now in the lead. Angry. Angry Clark. The right attack. 28 minutes in, and now they are leading on points difference. I was about to say something about your match. Now I was distracted. Oh yeah, this one sub level could actually mean a lot in terms of you having a shot at going in at the first place. But yeah. 6:45. Did you play this weekend? Did you play a league match already? If you did, how did it go? No goal for High Plains Drifter in this situation, denied by the Barnet Bay Bombers. Oh, an injury for Karlovice. But now they've taken the lead. Attack from the left side. Simicek. And that means they have equaled the 31 points from Eternia in lead. Everything to play for both teams. Just a 1 goal difference. Ikke They have made it 2-1, the league leaders now. And it's the end of the first half in this encounter, as well as between Tormacht and Terrorizing Ghosts. We are in the stoppage time here. One minute added, that means local leg lock has won the league. Now, the league updates on the final day of the season are usually a little slow because it has to update everything with the promotion and stuff, but perhaps we can see sometime soon. We'll keep an eye on it at least. 15 minutes left to play in the first half. Congratulations on the league win, at least. Ordering. I'll be playing tomorrow in the Danish league, and I know that I'll win the league. I'm just hoping for a full stadium. Oh yeah, I was yapping about, like, if you are in a situation where you want to maximize profit rather than perhaps maximizing the results, it's actually more important to win all the away games in order to make money, because if you win your away games, the fan mood will be higher for the home match. So that's an approach that doesn't necessarily means you'll win more games or gain more points during a season, but it might earn you more money. A situation that might be counterintuitive. Like if you compare it to a game like Football Manager, so which many people come from, but it's kind of a reverse logic here. Kostibart has made it 1-0 against Bagheera. Ugu Liber. He's been pretty damn good this season. 17 goals for the 42 max point league winners this season. Pretty strong performance all through the season from Kostibart. They are probably too good for this series anyway, but yeah. Still, you have to do pretty well in order to win all of the matches without a little hiccup every now and then. Vlastimir Nevtral, that's Karlovic's player. He was injured 5 minutes ago. Three weeks anyway. Alfonso Mancamila, right wing. Will he make it 2-0? Come on, crossing my fingers here. No. Could it be a counter for Espevik? Still no update. No counter, I think. Certainly hope so. So far, all the chances has produced goals in this matchup between Aldington and Eternia. Whoopsie. If you open a new team, which country will you choose to play in? I would probably choose to play in Denmark, simply because I find it more interactive to be playing in a country where you understand the language and you have an easy time to connect with the opponents and stuff. Van Rysselberg has made a brace now for Huskies, up 3-1 after 35 minutes PNF event. And Jonne Kuronen did come through on the counter for Espevik. 35 minutes in, 72% chances of converting, and it was a goal, unfortunately. But now we have Havnens attacking. Several players in the home team are combining brilliantly. Swift passing going on will lead to a chance. Move up, you need to score. But it's Brochanowski, Vladimirs. He lets rip a right royal rocket. Come on, come on, come on. And there it is. Smashed in off the crossbar, 2-1 for Havnens. But in small countries, it's easier to reach the top or make the best players. Yeah, perhaps. I mean, I'll admit it's one of the reasons why I started my team in San Marino, was to try see if it was possible to have a bit of an easier time going towards the top. Nowadays, all know this trick and made strong teams there. Well, at least enthusiasts who likes to try with an easier way, perhaps. Yeah. I mean, I because of all the stories with Zanotti and the fact that it's going quite well for him right now, and because of the whole video series, of course, I am enjoying my time in San Marino. But I must admit, I think it's a little tricky to play in a country that primarily speaks Italian, because I don't. And I've tried to do things related to the community. Like I've said, for instance, for San Marino users, that they could come join the league streams in San Marino, but I don't ever get any response of anything. It's only the international users that kind of react to what I'm doing in there. And not that that would be the most important thing about the content, but the fact that I can't communicate properly with people on the forums. Or that it doesn't happen. It's I would say tricky. I'd say I'm not certain of the fact that I would keep my San Marino team once I've done playing with the Zanotti cycle, if I could call it that. I would consider perhaps opening a team in another country, but it'll be a while before that's even relevant to think about, because Zanotti is 21 years now, and he'll be peaking far from now, so it's far out in the future. Karlovice now up 2-0. Martin Kupski, left attack. They're actually gaining the midfield advantage now, Karlovice. I also wanted to read something in Cameroon, but after 3 days, when I understand that French language is main, I quickly threw away this idea. I mean, don't underestimate the importance of the community. I mean, playing in an active league, getting to know your opponents, having them share ideas and some interactions makes it so much more fun. Havnens held attacking down the left. Thomas Morup. Make it 3. Make it 3. It will be perfect. Parking the bus has made it 2-0. Freddie Quirk. Attack down the right. That's not unlucky. Let's just reload. See if it's a goal. Oh my, he missed. He missed. How could you? Five goals between them. Which country do you play in? Oh, it has been updated. Let's no. Perhaps it's Oh, this has been updated. No. Extra income. Yeah, do you have a... Did you play match of the season today? Pretty big midfield rating, I should say. Alright, so you're down to composed. Hey, Peter! Havnens makes it 3-1. This time it's Jean-Marc Lamiao. You could still be the trickster of the title race here. Just a single goal here. 5-1 for Huskies. Brett Emerton. Quick event. And Merry Christmas to you as well, Peter. Peter Ward. How are Brighton faring? Oh, they're playing right now. Oh yeah, you did. It looks like a slippery slope. How was the upcoming schedule for you guys? I mean, Brentford, Aston Villa away. I watched a little bit of the match against City today. Aston Villa they play well at home, at least. They played well today. It's half time here. It's 3-1 for Havneshelde against Espevik SK, Julepukit and Kilotajat. They play at Julepukit Stadium and it's the guests leading 3-1 at halftime. Parking the Bus leading 2-0 away against Papai ELC. FC Krusdibad are leading 1-0 away to Bakira United at Junglen, which means the jungle. Hattrick Australia Huskies are up 5-1 against the Buds in Domeladze. The Bonnet Bay Bombers lead 2-0 away against High Plains Drifter. Karlovice are putting the pressure on Eternia Elite with the 2-0 lead against Ardalov. They are playing away from home. Eternia Elite visiting Aldrington AFC at the Harborview Stadium, and they are leading at the moment, but it's an open match really, and everything could happen. And then we have Terrorizing Ghost leading 2-0 against Tormark, and they've just started the second half, and they are trying to overtake Ecce Inatorio United. They'll have to do well if they are to overtake them on goal difference, because that's what this last round will be about. Who finishes first or second. They are a good team to watch. Definitely had some good combinations going through the middle today. Right, I want to do a merchandise giveaway, a Hattrick merchandise giveaway right now actually, so let me just see what happens if I do like this. Yes, and then we'll find the shop like this. I want to do the little giveaway first. So that'll be the Hattrick mug. And I suppose if someone prefers the Homegrown League over the... I ordered this one myself. I haven't received anything yet. But I like this one, the simple Hattrick mug. But for now, this is what we're doing a giveaway for, so for anyone who wants to enter the giveaway for a Hattrick mug, please write Hattrick in the chat, like this. Seems pretty easy right now, at least. He's just claiming it right now, guys. I'll be doing the classic Hattrick tee, a giveaway for this. I ordered a hoodie myself and this mug, but right now, if you would like the chance to win either this mug, the Hattrick mug, or the Homegrown League mug, write Hattrick in the chat. Otherwise, Oh, so Peter Ward comes in, tries to steal the mug off. Alright, so I missed the most important bit. I mean, if it was just like the homegrown status mug, I would think it was very cool as well. Let me just see if I can do... Alright, we have 2 entrants. It's easier than I thought to sort this out, I guess. So, random.org will help us. Yeah, allow all. So, one or two? Would you want to pick a number, you guys, or should I just? Can you tell what's going on here? Nah, we'll just go with the way you entered. So, Orin, you are 1. Peter, you are 2. And I'm generating the number. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the winner is Peter Ward. Nah, don't be sorry. I'll be doing another giveaway. And there'll also be a giveaway featured in the next Let's Play series. In the video there. Most likely tomorrow evening or Monday evening. I'm not entirely sure when I'll be done editing that one. But for now, I'll reach out to you on Discord, I think, Peter. Steven. Oh, yeah. Alright, so that's the first. That's the first of the giveaway done with. And we'll do the classic Hattrick tee after the final whistle, I think. I'll tell you this much, I forgot to log probably into the shop because I thought it was linked to my Hattrick account. So I have no tracking on my own order from the shop, so that's a little annoying. But I did see people posting that they've received the merchandise, so it should be on the way, but I guess these days it's Christmas time and everything. It could be in a package jam or something, I don't know. 4 minutes. I'll just go get something in my cup and I'll be back very soon with coverage. I was hoping I would have an upset today, but I would definitely settle for Hattrick Muck instead. You could do both still. You could be a trickster in the title race still. There's still chances. There's still chances. Anyway, quick little. Don't break your back over this, guys. But I'll be back right soon. Alright, we are just about ready for the second half. Tormacht. I think that just means make goals. Goal makers. They've made a goal here. It was Sava Marassi from a right attack. Not particularly unlucky to score on a 10% opportunity, but they've done so. And it's 2-1, 1-2 for terrorizing ghosts away from home, but they're still equal on points. But they're trying to gain ground on Ekaina Torio United. I have no idea about the stresses and inflections, and not inflections, but intonations and everything when it comes to those names. So you have to do with my horrible attempts here. The second halves are on way now, and Tormacht. Oh, yeah, like power. Goal force, yeah. Well, I wasn't I wasn't completely off, but I wasn't completely correct either. I'll have to be honest, I probably didn't pay enough attention during the German classes I had in school. Need Marathon Man to pop off? Yeah. Oh, they don't have a midfield advantage now. But that looks a little worrying because this guy is behind on stamina. Alan Macidas. 44 minutes remaining of Guillermo. What is that? Has to be. Oh, it's a stew or something. Welcome on in. 44 minutes remaining of this season's Hattrick Community League. Ernst Wardenburg. Wonder what side we are attacking in Krustibar here. Penalty, he'll execute himself. It's 2-0 for Krustibar. Playing out the season in style here. They'll be promoting. Wanna pay Bombers. Rushing away an opportunity. They're leading 2-0 here. Looking good for the quest to secure a third place. Oh no. We are attacking through the center. That's like gifting SPVik an opportunity to make a counterattack. I don't like the prospect of that. Yeah, Konrad Lagerhol with a save. Pay attention. Let's see if they come on the counter now. Julapukit attacking. Thomas Reikella. Joshua Odeberg in goal. Reload. It's 3-2 now. Closing in on Kilotatjat. Julapukidar. Ronny Eilersen leaves the field and is replaced by Carmelo Del Grosso in central midfield for Bagira. Jesus Angel. Misses an opportunity to make it 6-1 against Oberlaze. No luck this time round. Perhaps no counter for SPVik. Don't mind that. We don't mind that at all. Wouldn't it add so much to the game if you could make live substitutions? It would, but the problem is, like the core framework of this game was made in 1997, and the core framework of the match engine, yeah, like it's designed in a time where you didn't have what do you call it? Like the continuous, like you had dial-up connections and everything. And I think I had like the first time I had a Hattrick team, we had a dial-up connection. So I remember having to dial up and locking in during the match, and then I had to dial up sometime later. I don't think you necessarily have to adapt with the time in this matter. I don't agree. And that's also like some people calling for like a quicker game pace. But the fact is, all the things in Hattrick that comes from design choices made from limitations back then is what makes Hattrick also to this day. They could also now make AI to make more interesting commentator announcement. Ina Torero 3-1 against Marathon Man. I just think you could acquire a much larger community. Nah, I'm not entirely sure about that. I mean, most of the people signing up for Hattrick nowadays are returning users. I mean, like yesterday. Let me find you an example where I think the fact that we don't have AI generated commentary makes it. I don't know, I'll just try to see. Like yesterday, Sweden lined up with an unpredictable keeper under 21's match, and this unpredictable keeper. This unpredictable keeper had this commentary where he's running up the line and then cutting into the field, and he makes an assist. It's dying just very slowly. The thing is, I'm fairly certain that if you make some kind of adjustment to the game speed or something else for that matter, if you make a live substitution, you will lose most of the current player base quite fast. Anyway, look at my league. 2 people signed up and didn't log in after the first day. That's unfortunately, that's pretty normal, but that's basically because at this point in time, you are expecting something very different when you sign up to a manager game like Hattrick. I'm just guessing now, but I'm imagining you sit on your phone and you're browsing for some kind of manager game to play. You want some entertainment now, continuous entertainment on your phone, something you can keep doing. So you find Hattrick, you sign up, and then you realize the first real game is in 3 days. That's why people don't return, because they find it on the App Store or in the Play Store. Alexios Kalakus slashes through the home side central defense, bringing the ball with him, and he chips it in to score for the 4-2 goal. Kilu Tajat really keeping the pressure up. Oh, Espelvik. Falling in organizational level. That's what we're waiting for. That's one part of the situation, I think, with Hattrick. So people find it on the App Store, they expect something completely different, and they don't sign in beyond the registration and the first login with that. Another thing that makes... That's also a factor. Another thing that, because of the nature of the game, Hattrick is quite iterative. Like people that stick around for more than just a day, obviously. But I've signed up for the 4th time, right? The first time, I wasn't at all ready to accept the pace. I was 15 at the time, like when I signed up for my first Hattrick team. I was a little older. I think it was 2003. I made my second adventure in Hattrick, and it lasted quite a bit longer. But you come into the game with a bit more understanding. You stick around. 3rd time, I had pretty good understanding of the game. Now the 3rd time, I play with a bit more knowledge, but I come to the realization that I've started out without having like a thorough plan. So you end up in Division 3, spend a lot of time, and then you realize you have to start all over. That pissed me off back then, but now I'm back for the 4th time, knowing from day one that I need a very long-term plan in order to succeed. And now we won't stop until we win it all. At least that's what I say now. What's my point here? You shouldn't be too worried about those quick signups and those who don't catch on. I don't know what kind of success rate they are looking for in terms of user retention on a fresh signup, but I don't think it's set very high. Brojanowski has made it 4-1 for Havn and Telde. 2 goals now, a brace, and we look like we are quite secure in 3rd place now. Pretty nice. Oh, I definitely think you're right. I think there's a gap in the market, but as you say it, I think it's a different game than Hattrick, fundamentally. Don't get me wrong, if you had a faster paced Hattrick with a different, like double the pace or something, I would probably play that as well as Hattrick. I'm completely agreeing with the fact that there's a gap. I also agree with you that Hattrick could be more interactive in terms of there's a major platform that I believe could serve as a recruiting space for Hattrick. Twitch, for instance. Jule Pukit makes it 3-4. And this time it's Yuka Tekabori who makes it 3-4 with the brace now. If I know Tribal Wars. No. What is Tribal Wars? Oh, I think I've heard of it. Nah, but I honestly think they may struggle with commitment required. Imagine we struggle to do two lineups a week sometimes. I think ultimately there's another game for another segment, kinda. I think definitely Hattrick could do much more in terms of trying to secure a player base on Twitch, for instance. I'm very surprised to see that you only have 770 people following Hattrick as a category on Twitch. When I came back this time around, I thought it would have been a bigger audience. But it isn't. That's just one example. But it's just a place where you could have people showcasing your game. What's up with Tribal Wars though? I used to play Utopia. I made my first sign up, my first account for Utopia around the same time I made my first account for Hattrick. Ultimately about the pace and everything with Hattrick, I think it's also about settling into the pace. It's a lot easier for me now being in my late 30s than when I was 20. But there's tons of things going on in my life outside of Hattrick now that all of a sudden, oh, I'm ready to promote this youngster. I thought it would be a long time and then it wasn't. It's not as long lasting of a game as Hattrick, but they started with a very slow gameplay and then they adapted to servers with a faster pace, but still have the slower ones. Ah, okay. HTI International League makes it 4-1. Olaf Janduma. Unpredictable goal from Eke, I'll call them. And he assists. Oh, he has 2 unpredictable. Yeah, don't worry about it. I mean, you're a completely new started team. The only problem, the big problem I see with doing such a thing for Hattrick is you end up, you risk cannibalizing your main server. You do such a thing. And I honestly, I think like Hattrick sticking to the core elements of the game from 2001 or so. I think sticking to those is also one of the reasons why it's still here. Not giving in to all of the new trends. Do you think Hattrick sucks? Red Stewart misses an opportunity here. Still 2-1 at the Harborview Stadium. I think also like the way Hattrick works and the pace and everything, I think it's definitely like a game where, like if you take a younger segment, they would probably try it out because they see someone older play Hattrick and they would think, nah, this is too slow, I'll fall asleep before getting into this. And then, I don't know, 5 years later, all of a sudden, oh, it fits right into my pace now. Because you have much more like a job or something. And all of a sudden, two games a week seems like plenty. Now you open 3 teams, now you have 6 games a week. I mean, I definitely feel that managing 4 teams. That's when you start missing out on things. I do, at least. I spend an awful lot of time on Hattrick. One team, 2 teams, it's a breeze. 3 teams, or you'll miss something every now and then. You'll have to prioritize. Yeah. That's why you need 2 homegrown teams, because you can't scout or anything. They run themselves. Yeah, that's why I dislike the homegrown team. I don't feel there's enough to do. I'm honestly surprised to see this nil at the scoreboard here for High Plains Drifter. But yeah, here they come, because Bonnet Bay seem to be like they have been using up much of the stamina now. Andrew Den Elsen. I think this is a goal. It's 1-2 now. I mean, Hattrick definitely has a right to exist. I just say there would be so much more potential. Yeah, but I think it's against the core value to divide your player base by having a faster paced universe, at least. And regarding the live substitutions, it's a core principle of Hattrick that you don't have to be online during the games in order to win. So yeah. New players being isolated. Yeah, and I mean, like you also have to, like you have a mountain to climb initially in just absorbing all the information. Once you are beyond that, you definitely have to, unless you are extremely competent in reading up on everything yourself. And as a new player, you basically know from the beginning that you're doing everything wrong. Trust me, there's a lot of new players who they don't think that way. They think that if you look at how they spent, I mean, they don't think about doing anything wrong. But there's definitely a lot, like a knowledge gap. True. But that's also the reason why you have a mentor system. And number one tip for everyone is always speak to someone about what you want to do, what you want to learn first. But I must say, I don't agree with the live substitution or the tactical tweaking for that matter. I think I would just assign a mentor per default. I don't think there's enough mentors to do such a thing. I've had suggestions to make more of a what do you call it? Where you like having a new starter experience. Like make it more like a single player game initially, but introducing the fact, okay, so once the new season starts, you'll be playing in the league system, right? Or have, like, when you drop into like you are awarded a new team, you have like a special league just for new players initially, and then you are then led into the real league pyramid once you've completed your license or other milestones. It's a corner for High Plains Drifter, and now it's 2-2 against Barnet Bay. Just one more goal for High Plains, and they could overtake Barnet Bay. I mean, one problem also with Hattrick is, like, the very best is they play the most serious teams. They build for a long time and they burn everything, right? So it's rather extreme. But that also means that as a newly started team, you have to spend quite some time just establishing your team and your club. And that is spirit breaking for a lot of newly started managers, I assume. It's rather quiet in here today. Wonder if people are off preparing celebrations for the holidays. Pustibat has made it 3-0. Sakari, how would I pronounce that? NG. I mean, there's a goal. I mean, I want to win the Masters, but I think pretty much everyone wants to do that. But I would also like to play in the best league in Denmark at least. But that's also like you have people like a newly started player, like a first timer, has to understand that because you have to think that it's like starting a club in the lowest tier of your country in the football league. There you wouldn't have success the first season unless you started with a bunch of ex-pros or something, right? Or very good players at least. 5-1, Havnenshelte Are Riise. Twitch must be hard because players have that secondary commitment to the game. YouTube brought me here. Oh well, in terms of discovery, right? I mean, also growing a channel is better on YouTube because it's such a niche thing right now. I mean, Hattrick on Twitch, that is. But you could easily build viewership. You could announce. You could pair up. I mean, it would take pairing up with a few streamers that stream Hattrick on Twitch. You could enable some drops like a supporter package or something. To get more viewership, to have more people actually discovering a game like Hattrick through Twitch. And it would be new users because that's not people used to seeing a game like Hattrick. But yeah, definitely. It really depends because you could also watch Twitch streams on demand as well. I mean, I do a combination at the moment. Terrorizing Ghosts win 2-1. They'll finish second. Oh, you can't see that right now. But definitely, like, make some events. Ten minutes remain. The Bombers pressure. Put the pressure on. Eternia. Whoa, we did have the equalizer. We actually had the wing event for a minute here. We had Karlovice leading. And now Eternia lead. It's dramatic. Eternia attacking down the right. They could settle the title here. Huskies end the season in style. Up 7-1 now. And Bonnet Bay Bombers take the lead here. It's super dramatic. It's a free kick, direct free kick from Emilio Santi. And it still options or still possibilities for High Plains Drifter in this one. Eternia making it 4-2. They look like they've settled the title race now, Eternia, and they look like they're coming the to-be champions, and they'll probably be readying the champagne, lining up Queen on the do you have the do you have Queen ready to play for the champions at the Harborview Stadium? Karlovice makes it 3-0 on a penalty. We can't afford speakers yet. Oh no. Antonin Pavlou makes it 3-0. So you'll have to sing like a guard of honor, and then you'll sing We Are the Champions instead. Yeah. We'd love to see it. Free kick now. Huskies. Will they make the domination complete against the bots here? They won't. It's a miss. Five minutes remain. Drifters with a free kick. Jürgen Conrad. But they fail to focus here on the set piece. Still 3-2 for the guests. And now he misses the PNF situation. Is it a penalty for Bonnet Bay? Nah, he's getting a yellow, I think. Yeah. He took a dive. Oh, this is a relive. Pretty big midfield advantage now. Only 4 chances. There's still room for a little surprise here. And Ryutel Den Elsen. Equalizer for High Plains Drifter. They could still claim third here towards the end of the encounter. Yellow card. Who? He won't tell. That's for Arne Riese. 2 minutes remain. Question is if anything will happen. The battle for third. We'll probably have to stay at Harborview Stadium here. The replica is at Partylov. The replica trophy is at Partylov. Because HTI Elite was going into the final round, leading the league table here. So they have the original in case of a victory. 2 minutes at it. Two minutes at it at Harborview as well. Oh no. Don't do this. Not now. Seriously. Seriously. Nothing reported here. We're running out of regular time at Harborview. 2 minutes at it as well. Rojanowski makes it 6-1, and now a free kick for Havnenshelter here in the final minutes, the dying minutes. And I think there's no more time for Aldrington to make any upsets now. HTI Elite FC will be crowned champions of V.130 this season. Krustibar ends the season with a 3-0 win against Vagira, and they'll probably be off, promoting directly to Division 4. Bonnet Bay wins 3rd place. And Karlovice has secured 2nd place finish with a 4-0 win against Partylov. Karlovice finishing 2nd here. Havnenshelter wins 6-1 and finishes 3rd in V.109. Julepukit finishing 2nd, and Kilo Tajat despite a win, finishing 4th in V.109. Huskies end the season strongly, I could say, in V.130 with a 7-1 win here. And they are moving into 6th place. While we wait, for the league tables to update, I don't know if we cannot see that still. Let's just get on with the second giveaway, and it could actually be up for grabs. The next giveaway is the classic Hattrick tee, seen right here. And in order to enter this giveaway, all you have to do is write merge like this in the chat, and you will be part of the giveaway as well. For a classic Hattrick tee in the classic green, Hattrick green. Still no promotion status to be shown. Since no one has done anything to claim the second piece of the merchandise giveaway, we will give it until 6 past. Oh, there he is. Good to see. Good to see. Right now it's just a straight up claim. 30 seconds until 6 past 7 p.m. Hattrick time. You can see the time up in the right corner. I wonder where everyone is today, actually. Can you still tell? You can't. All right. Ordering, that means you win the classic Hattrick tee. That's easy. I don't even have to go on to random.org. I wonder where everyone has been today. But holidays, easy. Yeah. Oh yeah, you can definitely link your like. Let's no, instead just could you write me, you did write me in game my disc. Oh yeah, sure. You know what, let's I'll write you in game in Hattrick. I think we already did have a bit of a conversation there, and we'll settle the details in there. But Obviously, I'll need to know some shipping information, the biggest size. Yeah, we'll settle that soon. Soon, trademark. Right. All right, let's see if we have a new promotion status. We don't. We do not. Boom, like that. No updates still. It's been 8 minutes roughly. Would be fun to see who Eternia will be playing in the qualification match. As far as I can tell, 8 teams in the queue, but I don't know if that's the actual teams in V.130 already. Of course, anyone would be welcome to pick either of these series as the preferred series next season. I just sent you a message, or you can just reply to that whenever you see fit. And it's taking a little longer than I had anticipated, honestly, so yeah. We'll get to see that sometime soon. A bit of a break coming up for the live streams, simply because it's the holiday season and it's the off season. So thank you so much for everyone who stopped by today. I'll let you guys know on the YouTube channel whenever we are back with more live streaming on YouTube. So take care, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, take care, see you guys in the new year, I think. Arrivederci.